us in London, plus MBS in Melbourne. They beg work from their market that the other hasn't seen before. They call it out of your bubble.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Pablo. How are you?
Incredibly well. It was Sunday morning here in London.
Well, Sunday night here, but I'm glad we're finally chatting again because there's been a lot of work out, and I'm happy to say there's some really great Australian work. I'm kind of not talking about Southeast Asian work for a change, talking about some really, really good work from Australia with a UK touch, a UK director. Now, Pablo, you actually sent me the Bear work as soon as it launched. Sorry, the +61 work for Telstra. So why don't we play them for everyone and then have a chat?
Let's do it. See you on the other side. So, I mean, I couldn't be more jealous of the tone of voice, this work, and getting Dougal Wilson back into directing advertising after working on Paddington in Peru is such big news too. This great agency from your side of the world is developing such a unique voice in the world of advertising right now. I love the humor, their usual signature surreality. I just want to see more and more of what they do. What do you think about it?
Yeah, these are my favorite Telstra campaigns. It's the animals. It's just obviously lovingly made. The idea is so incredibly simple, and then the films are really fun. I think the dancing table was far and away kind of my favorite, but there's beautiful moments in all of them. I was having a chat at work, and someone kind of made the kind of maybe scratching to say something and to find any room for improvement. Said, well, maybe they could have lent into the silent thing a bit more. You know, some like old school kind of silent dialogue, like you bring up the title cards, or more into the world of the kind of janky piano that you imagine in the world of silent films. But beyond that, I don't know if that would have helped as well, because it might have made the sound bed, the music kind of too flat. They're pretty fun. They're very, very fun to watch. And I've seen them in the cinema, and they're spectacular.
Have you seen them in the cinema?
I have.
Seeing good ads in the cinema is such a joy.
It is such a joy. Now, Pablo, when you said we wanted to talk about these, it did make me think that I think most people just think of Dougal as like the John Lewis director, but his first few ads were all in the stop motion world. In fact, I knew that Dougal had done a animated table before. So I just wanted to share that with you, because I think it's not to say it's in any way similar to this. It's an entirely different, so no criticism there. I just think it's great for Dougal actually to return to one of the things where he maybe started his career, because there's so much joy to be had in his earlier work as well. So why don't we have a look? I think it's probably 20 years old, at an old Vodafone
I can't
spot.
believe that there's another dancing table on the table right now. Let's have a look.
Work and play. They don't get on. But if you had the tools to get more done on the move, there's no reason why they shouldn't be friends. the most of now with mobile office solutions from Vodafone.
I didn't remember this ad. This is funny. I love how he's getting a little bit sort of typecast in the world of personifying
Hardly.
tables.
I think 2 ads 20 years apart maybe don't count, but two people we know, Nick and Ewan, made this ad, and it's bloody brilliant, isn't it?
It's brilliant.
They're both great, and in no way kind of comparing this and saying it's too similar. I just love that. I think all of the charm, the way that you can actually bring life to the table is the reason that is my favorite of the 3 spots. And there you go, it's kind of on the reel. He's done it before.
Yeah, and I love remembering times where two of the biggest titans in British advertising worked together for a while, and that's the kind of work that they did. It's actually stunning.
Yeah.
Shall I give you something from London?
Please.
No, it's not from London, actually. It's from my side of the world. This is a fun little campaign from BBH Dublin. It's directed by Jeff Lowe. The brand is Tesco Mobile in Ireland. I bring it because it's playful, but it's more, but like the ones that I like that are properly polished at the same time is really nicely written. Just simple, clear message, lovely bit of humor. And I love how silly these puppets are. It's one of those that feel quite effortless, but you can see that there's a lot of care going into getting the tone bang on.
Let's check them out.
So she holds the rectangle up to me, and then she looks at the rectangle, and then she holds the rectangle up to me, and then she looks at the rectangle, and this goes on and on.
Yeah, they keep flashing in my eyes.
Hey Ted, how are you? Bad.
We all do the same things with our phones. So get the same coverage and reliability of a big network, but with the great value and service of Tesco.
Oh, nice hat.
Don't. Just don't.
So she's back again with the rectangle, and then she looks at the rectangle, and then she holds the rectangle up to me, and then she looks at the rectangle and does this again and again.
We all do the same things with our phones, like taking photos of our pets. So get the same big network coverage, but with the great value and service of Tesco.
Ted, not again.
It's charming, isn't it? And it's a bit of like a long walk. We all do the same thing with our phones. We jump to doing crazy stuff with cats, but it doesn't matter at all. It's fucking brilliant. I really love it. And the personality's just fantastic. It doesn't cram much in. It's just deadpan and beautifully made. Jeff Lowe has also been really busy. He's been shooting so much of good quality stuff around the world recently, but this feels great. I really liked this. And I really liked actually that someone sent it to us and said, you should talk about this. I think we're planning to anyway, but I really enjoy that. So if anyone else has ideas for things you want us to share, send them our way.
And Sembi, I think you have something interesting from your side of the world as well.
I do. Now I might say I think this is a way harder brief than the last kind of Aussie spot. So I might even admire this even more. It's launching a very famous Australian brand into the US, and it's an underwear brand. It sticks to some of the tropes of underwear, good-looking people, in this case, Steve Irwin's son, but it's just perfectly cast, as you're about to see why in a second. Really love the commitment to simplicity in the way they brought it to life. The line is good. It looks beautiful. When I saw this, I actually got probably more jealous about this for a big Aussie launch into the US. So I think this is a really great piece.
How is it Australians are so laid back? It's simple. They're all wearing comfy undies. How is it Australians are so laid back? It's simple. They're all wearing comfy undies.
Your call is important to us. Please hold.
Wow, that's how you show the product, don't you think? Because if you really break it down, it is basically just a celebrity showing the clothes. It's a normal fashion ad,
Yeah.
but there is such a smart idea built on top that it just stops it from being just wallpaper. You know, it's one of those campaigns that you give the client what they want, but not in the way they expect it. So you respect all the rules. You give them that, but you give the viewer something to latch on as well and to love. It feels super fresh. It's so Australian.
It's just like a moving
And such
poster,
a nice product,
isn't it?
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah, great. It's actually a fantastic product. And then this idea of just, you don't see it that often, but when a film just becomes like a moving poster, you could basically draw one keyframe and then go, look, that's the whole film. But it holds it. I think those can be hard to get right sometimes as well. Like maybe you overshoot them or you try to do too much. And I think this is just handled really nicely. Even the pun on the end line, I thought it was spot on. And I don't normally say that about puns, but it's great.
Shall we finish with a bang as well from the States?
Please.
So this is a gorgeous work from Orchard in the States for Kit Kat. It is directed by Jeff Lowe too. So in this case, no surprise, because he keeps delivering sort of brilliant stuff in partnership with David Kolbush, the CEO of Orchard, and all the creative teams that work there. But it's the first time that I've seen someone personifying the Kit Kat bar as a group of bodyguards. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And honestly, once you have cracked that idea, you can write 1,000 scripts, and they're totally ridiculous. It's still super close to the have a break strategy for Kit Kat, but in a way that refreshes totally the concept and keeps elevating the brand in that territory. And the name Pasembi, the Break Brothers, genius. Orchard is such a great agency.
All right, let's check it out.
Break Brothers.
Hey, Thomas, real quick. I told him to use 11 as the standard email font, and he insisted on using 12.
Your boy's on a crispy, creamy Kit Kat break.
I need
Your boy's on a crispy, creamy Kit Kat break.
But the
Your boy's on a break.
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Thanks, Break Brothers.
You're welcome. Break Brothers.
Hey, bud.
Hey, Dad.
Need you to get those chores done.
Your son is on a crispy, creamy Kit Kat break.
Someone's got to do the chores. Thanks, Break Brothers.
You're welcome. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
This is one of those campaigns that just is going to get better with time as well. Like the more you see these Break Brothers, the more you'll be able to lean into the weird, intimidating personality of them all. Casting is great. They're freakish and freakishly massive and obviously out of place. Yeah, I think it's great. I hope they run this for kind of a long time and keep on putting them in weirder, more and more maybe mundane situations where they where the four weirdos kind of show up. Really good. Really good. So American after all the last work.
Yes, we're living good times for chocolate snacks because they have been great work for Twix, great work for Kit Kat. It's a good category to have fun, but these ones, honestly, they're so well written. I want to see more of those.
Yeah, I think it'll be better each time. Look, Pablo, we liked all of the work this month. It must be like the month before Cannes because there's lots of great work coming out everywhere. So looking forward to chatting with you again when you have a new job to talk to the world about.
Yes, that's true. I'm transitioning these days. I will let you know when it's already in the news.
Yeah, so send us some more suggestions. And Pablo, I look forward to chatting with you again in your new job soon.
Likewise. This has been a great one. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.